Hi everybody, my name's Chantal, and in today's video we're going to be picking my August TBR. So if you want to see what the TBR jar has in store for me this month, keep watching. Okay, I'm going to sit to the side for this video. I've had a few issues with my camera focusing in the past, but I've got face tracking on, so hopefully that helps. Also, how cute is my little ghost face knife that I'm using as a mic holder? But we have a TBR jar full of prompts, so we're going to pick them out and pick our TBR. Last month I picked 8 books. I read 2 books off that because I am a mood reader, but I did read a lot of books, and if you want to see the full recap of what I did read in the month of July, that'll be going up on my TikTok at the end of the month. So we'll go up on the 31st of July, so if you want to see that, go ahead and check out my TikTok. It'll be in the description. But this is my TBR. There is a lot of books. It also goes 2 shelves higher, but majority of them are just here. So we're going to start with a spinner wheel. So I have all of my physical TBR in a spinner wheel at the moment. So we're going to pick from that first. So I'm just going to screen share. Okay, so we have the wheel pulled up on my phone, and we're going to pick the first book. Ooh, we got How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates. So I'll just grab that one. Where is it? Oh, I have a little dragon keychain that is currently sitting on the shelf, so I gotta move that. Okay. Oh, this is a hard one to grab. Alrighty. We have How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates by Shaylee Thompson. So this will be the first book on the team for this month. Alright, now we're gonna move on to the prompts. So try and hold both of them together. Alright, we got one. This is really hard to do one-handed. Normally I clip this to myself. We have the oldest book on my TBR. Alright, so we're going to have to pick the oldest book on my TBR. Oh my god, I don't even know what the oldest is on my TBR. I have a lot of books that have been on my TBR for a while. I have no idea. I've got a lot of new books and a lot that are old. Alright, I'm going to go on to my physical TBR and see what was added the latest. I do tend to switch these up quite a lot, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what will be the oldest, but we'll have a look and see what that is. Okay, so this book that's the oldest on my TBR is the start of a series. I only have the first book in the series. It was gifted to me, this book. So the oldest book on my TBR is Consider Me by Becca Mack. I read the first sentence of this and was shocked, but I am... Oh my god, my cat! Oh my god, I need to get a video. This is... Oh, she disappeared. So across from me is my windows, and my bed comes up pretty high to the bottom window set of windows, and my cat's head was just peeking through because she's trying to get inside. I don't know if you guys can hear her meowing, but oh my god, that's so cute. But the second book on the TBR is Consider Me by Becca Mack. This is the... What series is this called? Oh my god. Playing for Keeps, I believe it is. But yeah, we have the first book in the Playing for Keeps series. I do have all of these on my Kindle because when I first got my Kindle, I got my Kindle for my birthday last year. I went crazy with buying books and putting them onto my Kindle because I just wanted every book under the sun on my Kindle, which was really bad. So I have a massive Kindle as well as a physical TBR. I have over 100 books on my physical TBR at the moment. Oh my god, she's so cute. I have to get a video for you guys. Oh my god. Where is she? Izzy! Oh my god, where'd she go? Oh, I keep missing her. Like, jump off for a second, and the second I get my phone out and I look away from her, she disappears. So I'm going to keep my phone ready to go. Okay. I'm going to move this onto me. I was holding it the wrong way because this is getting quite difficult. Okay, that should be good. So we can pick the rest of our prompts. Also ignore the blanket. Where my bookshelves are situated, I have like a dark brown door and it's really ugly. So we're covering it with a blanket. Third book. We got one. And ooh, we have a cowboy romance. I've been wanting to read a cowboy romance so badly. Where is it? I think, okay. I have a lot of cowboy romances I can pick from. I can either do Lila Sage's Rebel Blue Ranch. I then also have Elsie Silver Flawless, those books. And then next to it, I have the Wild series, like Wild Card and all that. So I do want to read Elsie Silver in like an order, like a reading order of like when she published, but I know there's another series I have to get to read it in that order. So I think we're going to go with Lila Sage's, plus they're short, quick, easy book by the looks of them. So we'll grab that one. Oh, of course it has to be the shelf I can't reach. Oh. Okay, so we have Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, being the third book on the TBR. We are going to be picking 6 books, not 8, because I do have to work. For July, I picked a bit more because I had a week off for my birthday. Okay, we had a slight interruption from my mum. She just wanted to look at her hair because her hair's growing back out at the moment. We're going to pick the 4th prompt now because I got interrupted. Okay, and what do we have? Lowest rated on Goodreads. Again, gonna have to use my phone for this one and have a look. Actually, I already know. I took a screenshot because I was going to do a video where I read the lowest rated book on my Goodreads. I was gonna do a Kindle and a physical book. So I just gotta find that. Oh, they're both physical books. So I was going to do a lowest to highest rated. So this is actually helpful because I wanted to film a highest rated book on my TBR versus the lowest. Surprisingly, the lowest rated book on my TBR is Cleat Cute. This is by Meryl Wilsner and it is a sapphic romance. And yeah, Cleat Cute is the lowest rated on my TBR. Bear in mind, it does have a rating of 3.69 stars. So still pretty high. I don't really have anything under like a 3.5 star on my TBR other than the Cinnamon Bun bookstore. That's, no, not Cinnamon Bun. Where is it? The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. That is the lowest rated on my TBR, but it's a seasonal read and I didn't want to do a seasonal read. So, Cleat Cute. So that's the 4th book on the going in for prompt number 5. Continue a series. I have to do it. It'll be 1 second. Okay. Continuing a series. It has to be Airifier. I'm in the middle of reading, obviously, the Throne of Glass series. I have read Throne of Glass and what's the second book? Oh my god, Crown of Midnight. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Assassin's Blade. I read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, then the Assassin's Blade, and now I'm reading Airifier. That's the next book in the series I need to read. So obviously I have to add on that one. All right, this is our last prompt for today. So what will be the last book that we'll be putting on the August TBR? And it is Physical TBR Spinner. So I do a spinner at the start. We're also going to be doing a spinner for the last one. So let's get my spinner back up. Oh my god, 2 spinner wheels. I love it though. So the last one was How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates. Our next spin, we're going to be starting another series. So we're starting... So 2 of them are starting the series and 1 of them's not. All right. So we have Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. We have a lot of romance. We have a thriller, 3 romances, a fantasy, and then this one. So we've got Corrupt. I want to pick another fantasy pick really badly. Stuff it. We're going to do 7. So let's get another one. 7 and then I'm leaving it. Has an even amount of pages. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, we're gonna look for even amount of pages. I kind of want to read The Naturals. I just got this and it has 308 pages. So it does fit even, but I'm gonna pick a couple to choose from because the other ones have sort of picked for us. What? I just got The Good Girl Effect. I kind of want to read this. Oh, that goes into the second book, I believe. Yeah. Also has an even number of pages. It finishes on 382. I'm doing really well with... I do need to continue this series, so we have The Right Move. And it also ends on an even number of pages, 496. Damn, Rejected would also fit the fantasy vibe that I really want to go for. And it finishes on page 394. So somehow I've grabbed 4 books that fit the even prompt without... I don't know how I've done that. There's one other book I'm going to grab. And you're probably going to think I'm insane for already having 6 books on the TBR. But I am a mood reader, so... Okay, I need to read this book sometime soon. Because I feel like I'm going to get spoilers soon. We have Alchemized, which is an 1,000-page book. Do I think I'm going to finish it in August? Not. 1,024 pages. So I could put this on the TBR. And I would love to do a video reading this. I think I have to. I've been thinking about it so much recently. Like, I'd love to read these other books. Like, these would be so much fun to read. This, oh, I think we have to pick it. I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick it. That's gonna be a big book. Really big book. 1,000 pages is crazy work. Crazy work. All right, we're gonna read Alchemized. Damn, it's gonna be such a long book. Such a stunning cover though. Come on. Okay, we're picking it. I'll put the other books back. So we're gonna go through the TBR. Okay, so for book 1, we picked How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates. Prompt number 2, we got Consider Me by Becca Mack. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, is going on the TBR for the 2nd month in a row. Cleat Cute by Meryl Wilsner. Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. And the last book going on this very ambitious TBR is Alchemized by Senla New. This is gonna be an interesting one. I'm ready to cry my eyes out, but this is the TBR. Let's see if I can hold it up. Alrighty, we've got them all. So this is the extremely ambitious TBR for the month of August, but we'll see how we go. If you guys liked this video and would like to see some reading vlogs with these books in it, please subscribe, and I post every single Sunday at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!